Hey guys, it's Sabrina and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the very important topic of mental health and why it's so important to be in the know when it comes to mental health, especially if you yourself or a family member have mental health. So I myself was diagnosed with depression and anxiety a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I was 16 and a half when I was diagnosed. So obviously I wasn't in the know, and almost one of the only options I was given was medication or to just do therapy and not have medication. And at that point, I decided that I was going to do medication, not really knowing what that could mean in the future and how that could affect my body. Well, now, a year and a half later, being 18 years old and trying to move on with my life, and being in a much better place after going through therapy for a year and a half, and focusing on my mental health in therapy, I've decided that I don't necessarily want to be on my meds anymore. In the last few days, I have missed taking my meds, and I've been doing really great, and so I was really happy about that. Because normally, if I miss a couple doses of my meds, on the third day, I start to experience some side effects from missing my meds. And so yesterday morning, I woke up and I thought I was fine. I didn't think it had anything to do with the meds, but I was very kind of nauseous and dizzy all day, and it got worse in the evening. And no, it wasn't from dehydration. I was drinking water all day. And so I got really frustrated that I was feeling that way. And I didn't think it was because of the meds. But then in the evening, because I was drinking water and still felt dizzy and just not good, I decided to take my propranolol, which is for my anxiety, but it is also a blood pressure medication. And this is why you need to be in the know, because not taking that medicine for those 3-4 days made me feel crappy, and it lowered my blood pressure not having that medication. So I didn't have any anxiety or any of that, but my blood pressure was lowered because of the medication that my doctor had put me on. And so that's why you need to look up these things and kind of get to know your medicine before you commit to it. Also, another thing with medication is that it's not always the best option. A lot of these medications that they're putting us on, especially us young people, are very addictive, and we can end up on them for the rest of our lives. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't personally like taking medication, and I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. I want to be able to function normally without medication. And basically, in the beginning, my medication was keeping me alive, I guess you could say. It was keeping me from having suicidal thoughts and ideations, and that was awesome. That's what we wanted. But now I don't need that, and I may have to be on the propranolol for longer than I want to be because it's messing with my blood pressure. I have not talked to my doctor about it yet, but I will be doing that soon. Along with medication and stuff, or actually not along with, instead of medication, there's other things that you can do to treat your mental health, such as therapy, hormone therapy actually, Ellie Meekum from Ellie and Jared this past winter started talking about hormone therapy, and that really caught my attention because it made me think, like, oh, maybe I don't need to be on these medications. Like, they're just putting me on these for money, basically. And also Katie from Cullen and Katie has recently started hormone replacements. And it is expensive and it's hard to get insurance to cover it, but it is something to look into. And that's a thought to have. Also, with mental health, it just overall needs to be discussed. And if it would have been talked about more and if I would have been given more options, I wouldn't be in the place where I am now, being stuck on my propranolol. And so it's just something that needs to be talked about. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.